Brought to you by Penguin.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Penguin Random House Audio presents Star Wars Visions, Ronin, a Visions novel, by Emma Mieko Candon, read for you by Joel de la Fuente. At the far edge of the galaxy, a lone wanderer roams the outer rim. In defiance of Imperial edict, the Ronin dares to wear a certain blade on his sash. None know his name, nor what he seeks. Only that death and disaster follow in his footsteps. No doubt, the gods themselves have cursed his forgotten name. Chapter 1. Two months after the Ronin arrived on the outer rim world of Genbara, he ran out of credits. This concerned him less than it did B-556, who took every opportunity to scold. "Look at it this way," he told his trundling companion. "No need to worry about where we'll sleep." A man with no coin had no reason to pace his trek in terms of outposts and inns. He could pay for no bed. Thus, he could wander to his heart's content, and the woodland vistas of Genbara did reward the wandering. Vast stretches of pine were interrupted only by patches of farmland, claimed by settlers rebuilding their lives far from the scars war had left on worlds nearer the galaxy's core. The Ronin slept that night under a small lean-to that a local woodcutter had told him of the day before when he passed the old man's hut on his way into the mountains. "The mountains, sir? Are you sure?" the woodcutter had said as he sucked his teeth. They sat on the veranda of the man's hut and shared a pot of stale tea. It had been the last in the Ronin's tin, but he offered it freely in exchange for hot water and company. "You'll want to follow this road up past the ridge. It will take you to a village in the valley, if it's still there." An ominous thing to say. To the Ronin, it suggested he was on the right course. B5 saw the look in his eye. The droid's own eye flashed from red to blue under his thatched hat as he murmured a warning. The woodcutter, who had no facility with binary, mistook the dome-headed astromech sound for nervousness. He grinned. "There were 4 villages up there, little droid, when I first built my humble hut. Then there were 3, then 2, now just the 1. Word is they angered a spirit that doesn't take kindly to settlers." "Yet he thinks the spirits don't mind him?" said a voice in the Ronin's ear. "Mountains are different," the Ronin said. The woodcutter, who thought he had been spoken to, nodded sagely. B5 swiveled a baleful eye to fix on the Ronin in what was likely supposed to be a glare. The Ronin pretended not to notice it, but he did remind himself to be careful. On occasion, when in the company of others, his responses to the voice were dismissed. On other occasions, they were not, and this could go quite badly. If the village in the mountains still stood, he would be among new people soon, and they sounded like a superstitious lot. The following morning, he stretched the cold out of his limbs as he rose, and ate half a ration stick from his pouch, the last remaining. The chewing was slow going, with the ache. He rubbed at the line of old metal that supported his jaw from ear to ear. B5 grumbled at him all the while, calling him old and simple besides. Surely, the droid said, his master remembered that he had the means to acquire enough credits to fund his fool journey until it killed him, or at least enough to purchase a more up-to-date prosthetic. Yet he...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?